Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Zenless Zone Zero. I am the Max of You Trades. In the last part, we helped out Grace and Billy with a giant mech situation, and there was a golden bangboo, and he wanted to destroy all of humanity, and we tried to make him not, but then, I don't know, everything just kind of worked out in the end. I don't really entirely know, if I'm honest with you. We also made friends with a tiny Oni gal. And she wants some food, but we do not have time for food right now. We must go and do action. We've got things that we gotta do. First things first, let's actually go ahead and talk to Belle and maybe try to put a cap on this small part of the story, you know? Kind of been dragging it out a little bit with all these side quests. The PubSec lecture? Oh, don't worry, I didn't forget. And it just so happens that public security is recovering all the monster remains from the Memorial Plaza on the very same day. That seems almost suspiciously conveniently timed. Let's get everything sorted at the video store over the next few days, then we can go to Lumnia Square together. Maybe we can grab a meal while we're there. It's true, we haven't eaten in a while. You actually remembered. I'm so touched. Anyway, for the next couple of days, you can focus on the other tasks we have at hand. I mean, I've pretty much done with everything. I'm pretty much done with everything. You're about to enter immersive storytelling mode. Huh. Then you know what? You know what? You know what? I know what exactly we're gonna do. We're not gonna go and do that right now. We're gonna save that for later, like maybe a little ways later. I think it's time we put a cap on our Zenless Zone Zero adventures for at least a small little while. And I know how we're going to do that because a friend, a very good friend, asked me, hey, so are you gonna do the nyyaaaaaa, you know, agent's story, side story thing? Because you unlocked it, but you didn't do it, and I'm just wondering what the plan with that was. And I Uno reverse carded her and said, well, I don't know. Am I doing it now, or am I doing it later? And she was like, now? And I'm like, okay. So this is how we're gonna end things off. With the nyyaaaaaa side story. Seems as good an idea as any. Yeah, let's just go. I am about to enter immersive storytelling, and I was ready for it. So what the heck is even going on here? On a day accompanied by force 7 gales and thunderstorm alerts, with a serious look on her face, Belle asks me to meet them on the rooftop. The rooftop? I don't see any rain or wind or thunder or anything. I believe I've been bamboozled. There's something I want to tell you. Something you can only tell me on the goddamn roof? Since we're family, I think I need your input on this. What do you think of nyyaaaaaa? That's a pretty good... What? Why? No! What are you talking about? Do I look like the kind of person who selfishly kidnaps someone else's lucky cat because of personal preference? That's not really entirely where I was going, but okay, what? You aren't? Just let me say one more thing. It was her idea. Be more specific? You know that the Cunning Hares are not doing great financially, right? Earlier today, nyyaaaaaa asked me if we're looking for more people. She even recommended herself, saying she's eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. I think she wants to work here to pay off some debts. I see. I guess that makes sense, right? And I bet we can handle more customers if we had one more person. If we can give her something cute to wear while talking to customers, I bet we'd make more money. You're honestly probably not even remotely wrong. Eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind? Sounds like she's got what it takes to be a salesperson. Yeah, but what if she's just saying all of that and she's actually incapable of any of those things? I mean, I guess we'll have her work here then? I'll go prepare a cute uniform for her. Oh, okay. Before long, nyyaaaaaa arrives at the video store, apparently. Hi.
I'm here, guys. I'm ready to go.
Okay, sure.
Hello, nyyaaaaaa. Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I got you this cute uniform. Put it on and let's get to work.
And we're still not going to talk about the barcode on your forehead.
Huh? Work?
Yep, you're going to do stuff.
Hang on a minute. Didn't you agree on a commission to take me and a client into a hollow?
I don't know. I'm just doing what I've been told. So that's what you meant by doing business together. Yeah, that makes sense.
I see. When you said doing business together, you actually meant down in the hollows.
Yeah, I mean, that would make substantially more sense, and it's kind of strange that that's not what Belle automatically assumed.
Of course I was talking about down in the hollows. You don't really think Nicole wants me to pay off our debt by working here, do you?
I don't know.
It might look like she has a bank account or a conscience to be. but Nicole has been pretty good to me.
Hey, I'll have you know I've never once doubted her motivations or intentions a single time since I've met her. I can't speak for Belle, but I can speak for myself, and I know she's on the level.
Well, we sure got that wrong.
You got that wrong! I was going off the information I was given, which was from you, and you got it wrong.
But if we're going down into a hollow, where are the rest of the cunning hairs?
Yeah, what up with that?
I came up with this commission myself. I'm not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with Vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay.
Because she's awesome. Yes, we have established this.
Now that the cunning hairs are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do.
Isn't being in the red kind of just a character trait for your entire little, you know, group?
Hustling side gigs to make ends meet while the boss can't afford to pay your wages. How admirable.
Well, ever heard of a fortune cat?
I've heard of a lucky cat, but I don't know if I've ever heard of a fortune cat specifically.
And once I get back from this gig with my pay, I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nekomata, you really are the very model of a cunning hair.
You are the very model of a modern cunning hair. I thought you and Anby had already made up.
I thought you and Anby had made up already.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's not about making amends. It's about the competitive mindset of professionals. Being at Gentle House is a job after all.
I guess that's fair.
Besides, even street gangs have performance metrics these days.
Wow. Competition be getting steep in all of the career fields, huh?
How about it, Faithin? I've got a lucrative commission set up. You want in?
I mean, sure, why not? I mean, I did put the tape into the VHS player, so.
Give me the details on this commission first.
No problem. Here's the situation.
It's called the Sitch! Get it right!
There's this company that lost a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there, in the hopes of one day retrieving it all.
Okay.
Sounds easy enough. But field surveys? Those aren't usually very profitable.
Relax. This is just the first step.
Did she look like she was freaking out?
Think about it. The company needed to find help on Internet just to run some field surveys. When it comes to the official recovery later on, they'll definitely be looking for more.
I see what you mean. Yeah, resource recovery pays really well. People will probably be fighting over that commission.
So we need to go in and, like, show how awesome we are so we can sort of, like, win the proverbial bid?
But if we've already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice.
Oh, cool. That saves us a lot of trouble.
We sure will. That's Faithin for ya. Razor sharp brains. You gotta cast out a long line to catch a big fish. So, you interested in the commission now?
I mean, we never said that we weren't in the first place. Also, you don't need to cast a long line to catch a big fish. Technically, a big fish could end up literally anywhere. But, yeah, no, sure.
What about our pay? That's a prerequisite before working together.
I mean, we gotta make rent, too.
Split it. 50-50. How about it? Pretty good, huh?
That is actually a pretty good deal.
I'll go confirm the place in time with the client. And then we can get straight to it.
Seldom do you ever find a business associate willing to split 50-50 on a pay. That's pretty dope. I think this cat just might be legit. Okay, so what do you want me to do? Work with Nekomata to complete the commission. I will. Oh, all right. I must look onto my computer. Here we go. All right, so let's see. Cat and mouse misplaced. Ether. Gotcha. All right. Back to...
Hope you win. The lunch is on you.
Indeed. All right, so we need ether specifically, do we? All right, well,
I promise you'll learn big.
I mean, I gotta find a way to put Nicole into every single arrangement one way or another, don't I? And then we'll just go with Coleta, because I think she's awesome. Let's just do that. Yeah? Yeah, we're fine. Let's go! It'll be nice to be able to actually play as Nekomata again, I gotta say. Alright, so... Uh-oh, looks like we're doing monitor work. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, who the hell's that nerd?
This time, I am a limited edition version of Fairy. Fairy Cat, at your service.
What does that mean? Are you wearing a cat headband? What does that mean?
Please follow the guide to the end of the route we're surveying inside the hollow. Fairy Cat suggests you find the guide first. Meow.
That's just weird, but okay.
Your virtual assistant is getting on my nerves.
Yeah, they tend to do that a lot with everybody. You're just gonna have to get used to it. Anyway, no, seriously, who the hell's that nerd?
Guide, right?
I don't know, is it? You know more than I would.
Hi, you're Nekomata, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Hi, Ollie.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use fancy names?
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide.
You're coming off as rather sketchy there.
Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet.
I'm always here, at all times.
We're both right here?
Miss Nekomata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No others.
You're still being weird.
He doesn't seem to realize his bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Alright, well, I'm the other. Howdy.
Ollie, I'm the other.
I'm in a rabbit robot.
Who's there?
Are you blind? Is that your problem?
Meow! My ears!
Her gargantuan cat ears.
Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But please, keep Siren's hearing in mind. So, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
And it's very good at its job.
Oh, is that so? My bad. Whew, well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise I'm still a reliable guy.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever heard someone say, oh, don't worry, I'm very reliable, and have them ultimately end up actually being reliable in any capacity.
Please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm leaning on this stalagmite right now.
Which is about to break and you're gonna fall over? Is that the comedy routine we're doing?
See, chatting and laughing so freely like this, while being so close to an ether crystal, whew, that's more than enough to demonstrate my aptitude for it.
Are we being swindled? What's going on?
Did the crystal just move? Oh, don't tell me!
Oh boy.
Oh, it's one of those inactive sleeping at the...
An ethereal!
Damn, props to the voice actor for pulling a scream like that off.
Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Seems he can't even hear anything right now.
I mean, I wouldn't surprise me.
Well, let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Now, despite the fact that I'm bringing...
Get rid of these ethereals first.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Despite the fact that I'm bringing Nicole and Kaleda with me, I will be prioritizing Nekomata. It is her story, and I will play as her as much as is actually possible. Meow, kitty cat. Wow, she's got nefarious intentions. I can tell. She's got that kitty cat stare. All right, let's go. Getting violent. Oh, I didn't actually even mean to hit that button. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right. Ow, okay. You don't need to be all swooping all around, all right? Entirely unnecessary. There we go. Okay, bonk, 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 and bonk again. Hang on. There we are. Kitty cat power. You got it. Now, where the ever-loving heck am I going? I mean, he, like, nudged a single ethereal. Where are all of these other ones even coming from? That's what I want to know. Woo! That was cool. Hooray! There. Oh, you're still going, huh? Alrighty. Alright, hang on. Let's try to... Whoa! Well, why you gotta be an asshole? I just wanted to bunch all y'all up together like this. Okay, fine. That's the way it's gonna be. I'm gonna keep trying to kill ya. Oh my god. Way to make that way more difficult than it needed to be. Sheesh. There we go. I done's it.
At last, we're safe.
We were always safe. You're just a coward.
Miss Nekomata, I was blown away by your heroism just then.
She did do a backflip. It was pretty dope.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? I don't want you to get hurt.
She is now an Angie kitty.
When I read the notes for this job, I assumed you'd be a little more... composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company.
I don't believe a single word coming out of this man's head.
Fine. I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to recovering etheric resources.
I sincerely doubt that immensely, but I'm willing to be surprised.
Really? Then I guess I'll trust you.
We don't really have much of a choice.
Well, since you mentioned etheric resource recovery, there's no sense hiding it. What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss and help us get in on the follow-up commission?
Oh, yeah, of course. No problem, just leave it up to me.
I will leave absolutely nothing up to you.
We're counting on you,
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I've been planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet for myself, right?
Sure does.
Nekomata, I really feel like we should be picking up on the weird vibes from this guy.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering etheric resources like this?
Oh, yeah, my cut, well, it's...
You don't know because you're not actually somebody who works for this company? What is the twist here?
How silly of me, Mia. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed salary plus bonuses. But I guess that's confidential.
Yes, I have to keep that a secret. That is very considerate of you, Miss Nekomata. I won't disclose exactly how much it is then.
Cool. Let's not talk about salaries right now.
Cool.
Shall we get started with surveying the route?
Cool.
Oh, okay, just let me look up the exact details here.
Hey, Ethan. What do you think of this Ollie guy?
Oh, this dude is like 100% pure bullcrap. There is not a single, like, I don't trust anything here. This is nonsense. Yes, yeah, I thought so.
I was thinking, why would you want to switch jobs when you only just started with the cunning hairs? But I get it. You were leading him on, huh?
I mean, she's a pretty clever kitty cat.
I feel like he's a little weird. He talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes. It's obvious he's not familiar with them.
I am incredibly glad to see that we're not falling for this.
What do you think, Roxy?
Yeah, I think he's just a straight up fake.
He seems like a fake. Just a nobody who wants to hustle some money from down in the hollows.
I thought so too. Working with you sure saves a lot of hassle.
Dang straight, girl.
But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified.
Well, I'm sure there's still a story to be told about all of this. It's just, not going to be one that involves anybody getting actually any money.
There must be something going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a big score waiting to be revealed.
That is exceedingly optimistic on your part.
In any case, let's finish up this commission with him, then find a way to figure out what's really going on.
She was just whispering to the rabbit robot. Alrighty.
Please stick together. Stay on my heels.
Shouldn't I be going ahead?
Mr. Ollie, about your company.
Wait a minute, what's that noise? Would you go check ahead?
Why don't I just lead to begin with to prevent this exact situation?
Only refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic occurrence. I suggest you go and investigate.
I mean, that's literally what I was doing before you told me to go and do it. Oi. You discover a still functioning timed alarm in the corner of an abandoned building. I'm not being oversensitive, it's just that sound always triggers my memories of emergency sirens. What kind of nonsense you on about? Ollie stutters and awkwardly responds. You see, we have some outdated equipment over there, and it's not rare to encounter issues like fires, electrical leaks, leaky toilets, and electrical leaks. The hell? Toilets? What is this man on about?
Oh, luckily that's not an enemy.
Uh-huh.
We should get out of here. Oh, over there.
Yeah, alright, sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Hey, about work, Mr.
take this.
Ollie. What do you...
Come on, you gonna actually finish that line of thought?
What's that? Oh, there's something wobbling around.
Hey.
Straight ahead. Can you go check?
Yeah, I'm looking. I just want to explore over all these things. Whoa!
There is an unknown object moving around in the ruins ahead. Ollie is scared stiff and unable to continue. Please head there and investigate.
And away we go. You walk into the ruins only to discover a wrinkled, worn coat. If I show up in such a wrinkled uniform, I'll definitely be scolded. Your company has a uniform? A suit. I mean a suit. Hey, check this. What's in its pocket? Let's give it to Nekomata. It's a supermarket coupon. Having unexpectedly obtained a supermarket coupon, Nekomata decides to not press Ollie about the holes in his story for now. I mean, you might be lying to us and leading us into any manner of possible life-threatening situations. But I mean, half off on Cheerios is half off on Cheerios. You can't say no to that.
can't wait to go shopping after getting my pay.
Hell yeah, girl.
There is some writing on the wall ahead. Ollie believes this may be a useful marker. Proceed forward. Do check it out.
Word up. All right, congratulations! You have arrived at where I've been. I wish you good luck in all your future endeavors. Let me bestow upon you a blessing. Then a recording of a song by a person who is way too confident in their singing voice starts playing. You call this a blessing? Whoops, it attracted ethereals. Whoopsie doodles! Now we gotta do ourselves a battle or two. Okay. Bring forth the kitty cats! Let's get some things done. All right, hello there! Prepare to get your absolute life ruins. What's up with that? There we go. There we go. It's been a good long while since I last played as Nekomata. I forgot how fun she honestly is. I've always been fond of characters that move extraordinarily quickly. To the point where I'm honestly kind of surprised I've been able to vibe with characters like Coletta as much as I have. And all clear. We keep on going. Oh, look at that. Kitty skip. Meow, meow, meow. Nya, you're gonna get nyawed on, you nerd. Alright, well, hey. Alright, you don't gotta be jerks, alright? Because now you're dead. Turbo dead. Bonk, bonk. And I see you over there. Hang on. Charge it up! Pachoo! And there you go. That's teamwork for you, people. What's going on? Oh, there's somebody hanging out over here. Hi there. I didn't even realize you were there. All right, well, don't worry. I'll just go ahead and kill you right proper fast. And there you go. We're good. Let's go. Terribly sorry. I did not mean to delay our appointments like that. I didn't even see you come in. All right.
Here we go!
And untold levels of violence, solving all of my problems. Hello over there. I'm going to do this now. Oh, shit, down there. I forgot she does the kitty butt wiggle. Oh, that's cute. And death to all that oppose us. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on over here. Hang on, let me shoot a black hole at that mess. There we are. Okay, that solves most of my problems. Now you need to be dead. There we go. Oh wow, I didn't even realize we'd killed everything with Nicole's black hole attack earlier. I thought something survived over there. Dang, girls built different.
These are way too scary.
They do be a little intimidating.
Get out of here. Oh, over there.
Yeah. Hang on. Just make sure that I actually get all of the things that I've earned from being over here. There we are. Like polychrome. I need more of that mess.
Let me handle that locked door ahead.
Okay.
I forgot to bring the key card.
Bruh! What is the point of you?
Door with that button.
All right.
Can you... Can you please go take a look?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Is there an alternate path? There is! Whee! Oh, well, okay, whee! Yee! Woo! Also, hang on. Ah! Trying to hide a little bit of a secret over there, were you? I don't freaking think so. I don't think so, Buckaroo Bonsai.
Door's open.
I know. I opened it.
We should go this way now.
Uh-huh. All right, heading on over.
It should be safe around here.
Said moments before we're attacked. And there you go.
Why are ethereals here all of a sudden?
Because we're in the Hollow and this is where they live,
Take care
generally
of them. I'm
speaking.
begging you.
Very strange that you don't seem to realize that. All right, into the thick of it. Doing the battle thing. Let's go. Kitty cat, nya, nya, nya. All right, let's go. Whomst wishes to be cut apart by Claw. There we are. Whoa, hey. Trying to get the jump on the kitty cat like that. That's just rude. Oh, dang. All right, no combo attack for us. The enemy died before it even gave us the opportunity. Hey ho! Why you gotta be all like that? Now you're gonna get all cut up. I do not much care when they're pulling off bullcrap like that. All right, knock it off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's combos for days up in here. Sha-sha! We good? Yeah, we're good. All right, onwards and upwards, in fact. Okay. Whomstediv wishes to also fight. This guy! All right, fine. And this guy's gonna die. And I accidentally skipped the thingy. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right, well. Ta-da! Is that enough to get you? I mean, it almost was. Like 95% of the way. Also, oh, we got like a big bad serious threat going on here. All right, hang on.
Don't blink! You missed me bashing you into the ground!
Brum. Oh, and oh, things have already gone horribly awry for you. That is unfortunate. Are you the big threat? Like I heard there was a max level threat coming. Are you meant to be said, you know, proverbial threat, or is there going to be something actually intimidating coming after me once this is all over? Because I just like to know. You know, I like to have a battle strategy. Oh, well, all right then. No, you are apparently supposed to be a threat. Could have fooled me, but all right.
The ethereals have all been taken care of.
Dang straight. Hey, more free stuff.
Can I walk behind you too?
Just follow me.
I don't know why that hasn't been the arrangement from the beginning. Regardless, that's an S rank for us. Huzzah! All right, now let's get out of here.
The surveyed route finishes right up there.
That's a lot of enemies over there, though.
How can there be so many?
Once again, we're probably being bamboozled. Collect and store the ether dewdrops. Yes. I don't need healing, so we're fine as is. Yes, thank you very much.
They may be small, but I've got a weird feeling about this.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I get you. Oh, hello.
That's a big one.
Sure is.
Oh, is it really that scary?
Nah, we've dealt with worse. All right, let's go. Let's do ourselves a big ol' ethereal smackadoo. Haha. I mean, okay, let's see. What is this biggin exactly? Is the biggin gonna be in here? Oh no, okay, well those aren't particularly large. Kitty cat butt wiggle time! Here we are. Whoop! That takes care of that. Oh, there's always more. All right. Whoa.
What's this?
Keep getting caught unawares by their various attacks. And there we are. Okay. Oh, I mean, I was gonna do this. I was gonna do a super move. These things are so freakishly frail and easy to kill. What the hell? Why are you so easy to defeat at all times? You're gonna. Oh, nope. Still. Oh wait. No. You're a biggin. Yeah. By the strictest of known definitions, you are, in fact, a biggin. Not that it really, you know, amounts to much. Hang on. Double it up. There you go. Ha ha ha! And whoop. Nope. You dare face the almighty wrath of the kitty cats? Huh? This was your first and last mistake. Are you actually the big scary threat though? Well, I mean the fight's not over yet apparently.
Whew, that's great.
Or is
That's
it?
a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. Couldn't have gotten it all done today without you.
What exactly did we do?
As for your payment, once we exit the hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
I doubt we're actually going to be getting any money for this at all.
Okay, we're counting on you, Mia.
Yeah.
Now that our business is done and dusted, shall we head out of the hollow now?
Yeah, but also just, you know, word of advice, you know, the next time you're trying to, you know, pull the wool over people's eyes, constant throat clearing like that is a dead giveaway that you're, you know, being a liar pants.
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the hollow. This is how a proxy makes a living, so we can't let you listen in. Sorry about that.
Also, we're going to talk behind your back.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
I'm not, no, you can trust me. It's fine. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Darn it. I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose and identity.
But you do get half off on Cheerios, so I mean, this is still a pretty good day.
We don't have time. We have to leave a hollow soon and then everyone will go their separate ways.
I did not think that that's where she was going to be going with that, so I'm not going to accuse her.
Calm down, Nekomata. We'll figure something out. Back when you were with the gang, did you ever come across anything like this?
Back when I was in the gang?
Yeah, remember? The gang that you were a part of that turned out to ultimately go super evil?
Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me.
Interruption!
Time to use
Oh.
my secret ability. Watch this.
Well, usually the little line implies an interruption happens. My bad, I'm sorry. Nekomata quickly darts over to where Ollie is standing without him noticing and returns just as quickly.
Got it. Now let me see what this so so-called guide Ollie has on him.
Wow, you just pickpocketed him that easily? Dang, you're a pro.
Wait, these are handcuffs?
Okay, well, this is taking a weird turn. Okay. I was gonna make the same joke, but I thought that it wasn't appropriate. All right, yeah, ooh.
You should respect other people's hobbies, Nekomata. That's private. Now quickly, put it back.
Hold up, Wise. Barry just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
Nani?
What? These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
So either he is one, or he stole them from one. Either way, interesting.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby. What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean, they're not my not handcuff. Oh.
Are you undercover and really bad at it?
Tell us the truth, Ollie. Why do you have public security handcuffs on you?
I mean, I'm hoping that you're not evil and that we don't have to beat you up, but we will.
It's that I found those handcuffs.
You're bad at lying.
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
Yeah.
Ugh, oof.
Nekomata suddenly gives Ollie a sharp kick to the knee, then pins him to the ground. Damn.
Well now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a public security officer. I thought I could get a nice score from your commission. It seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble.
I sure hope that you're on the money with this one, Nekomata.
And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment?
I don't know, Mew probably.
Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers. A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become an officer.
Okay, so it does sound like you are one, or at the very least want to be one.
Why are you getting all virtuous all of a sudden? Hold up! Don't interrupt me! We want the truth, and get on with it! Who are you really, and why did you post a fake commission through a fake company?
And what the hell is up with your glasses?
I can't tell you.
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation?
Do you not understand the assassin cat girl? All up in your biz?
Let me see. Since you're not cooperating, I guess I'll just have to throw you to the ethereals in here.
Word.
Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy to see you.
Actually, I don't think they have any form of camaraderie, but camaraderie, rather. Yeah, there we go.
How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
Why can't you let this just be easy?
What is up with this guy? He's scared out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer.
Thank God someone else was doing something in the background.
Ollie, male, Team 4, Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct. That's who this guy is.
Okay, cool. So he's on the up and up. He's just really bad at being undercover.
Huh? No, wait. This guy is actually a public security officer?
Just a terrible one. Now what? Oh, okay. It just kind of went dark for a little bit there. I didn't really know what was going on. All right, well, that's certainly something, isn't it? Not long after, on a secluded street outside the Hollow.
All right, we've made it out.
Yeah.
Well, officer, you said you wouldn't hold us liable before, so let's say our goodbyes right here then.
I mean, you were lying to us, so I'm willing to say, you know, we're even.
Please, wait. Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people, and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today?
I can definitively speak for myself, and I'd like to be able to vouch for Nekomata.
My mission today
She
was
seems on the up and up.
secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we let us snuck off and left you with the ethereals. Way back when we first realized you weren't who you claimed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Of course. That makes sense.
Because you were really bad at this. I cannot stress that enough.
Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all along?
Yeah, from second one. You really suck at this.
I'm sorry, but your acting is really... isn't good.
Mm-mm.
Honestly, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Surely they had somebody better at you at this whole thing than you.
Because this operation was at my personal request. I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched.
I don't really know if it counts as a phobia if you're scared of something. 'Cause, like, a phobia is irrational, you know? I don't think how the ethereals, considering they're monstrous beings that want to, you know, murder and eat people and everything, I don't think that counts as irrational. Just my personal opinion.
There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info. If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky, I might even have gotten a certificate.
The highest of honors. Okay.
I wouldn't have taken you for someone so driven by personal gain.
Who's peeping? And a poopin'.
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second. Hello? Boss, it's Ollie.
Really? You put on a voice for your boss, too?
Where are you? Did you post to Internaut pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
Oh, he's in trouble.
It wasn't on purpose. Please don't fire me.
How do you accidentally post on the end? That's a load of hooey.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great.
Say what?
If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
Oh, there you go then. Good job.
My boss praised me. All these years, my boss has finally praised me. Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus.
That man's gonna be able to afford so much ramen.
Oh, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Other than, you know, unfortunate genetics.
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into any ethereals.
That's true. You will.
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy, let's go.
Word. We got absolutely played and it sucks.
Wait a sec.
What?
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit forward, but would you please consider becoming case consultants for public security and helping me to complete the mission?
Can you pay us?
Huh?
Her voice acting is really good.
You know the truth about my Internaut commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine.
A sea slug has better skills than you do, my guy.
With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer. This time, I really just might get a bonus.
Then if we say no, what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
If you really won't say yes, then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes. And ask you once again to keep this confidential.
Word.
Yeah? That's it?
What, did you think he was gonna threaten us? How? Dude's gotta weigh like 120 pounds. Yeah, no.
I thought you were gonna say you'd hold us responsible.
I don't know how he would be able to enforce that.
I'd never go back on my word. I swear it on my honor as an officer.
Also that.
I gotta say, he really is just...
Yeah, no, I get it.
Fine, Ollie. I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
However the hell you want to put it on the paperwork.
Really?
But on one condition. We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
I think that's honestly more than fair.
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
Alright, then everyone's happy.
Great. Then let's do it.
Your ears are so fluffy. Oh my goodness. That's I'm sorry, I kept staring at it. Later, Ollie rushes back to the 12th precinct with a heavy sigh of relief. Hooray!
Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back.
Alrighty.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
Aren't you looking at the Bang Boo right now? They don't really have all that much in the way of expressive faces. Anyway, yeah.
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that?
I don't know.
Don't worry, I won't lose us any money.
I wasn't worried about that until you brought it up.
I've heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not?
Mm-hmm.
And Dolly might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me. Perhaps there's more to the sky than meets the eye?
Perhaps.
Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case then.
Mm-hmm. I thought Ollie was a thief. Turns out he's a terrible public security officer. And this commission has gone on for so long. He seems to be on the up and up. Yeah, unless he's like an expert actor and he's just playing the fool, which, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, after all, we do our business on internet, and we had a pretty big misunderstanding with Ollie in the Hollow. Anyway, we're committed now, so let's pull ourselves together and get this commission done. Take a break and leave the story. More like jump immediately back into the story immediately is what we're going to do. So I'm just going to keep hitting the button. There we go. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Let me do the thing. Let's go. And I saw that fire requirement. I just got a message from Nekomata. She wants to meet up at the alley entrance. Maybe she has an update on the last commission. Kitty cat! Meow! Wait. Oh, the two kitty cat. This is a good day. The other proxy is here. It's true. Yeah, what's up? We were discussing tactics. As you can see, the situation has become clearer. I never expected this to be the culprit. Spreading rumors, laying down bait, and luring in the enemy. What a cunning move. That's the experience you pick up from years on the streets. I wouldn't have resorted to this if the situation wasn't this dire. I knew we could count on you, Nekomata. Proxy, are you ready? I want to strike first to avoid any more sleepless nights. I'm with you. 1, 2, 3. What are you guys on about? You just trying to pet a cat? For 2 days in a row now, the barbecue beef has gone missing from my bowl of noodles while I wasn't paying attention. I bumped into Nekomata earlier, and she helped me get to the bottom of this. Turns out the culprit is this cat. We're planning a sneak attack on its belly to make up for the pieces of barbecue beef I've lost out on over the last 2 days. What do you mean a sneak attack on its belly? What are you even on about? Oh, I almost forgot, Meow. I came here to talk to you two about following up with the commission today. Let's talk about the details in your store. I'm gonna die from exhaustion if I keep standing here. Meow. She's a tired kitty. After the three of them take turns stroking the cat's belly for a while. Okay. They return to the video store, and Nekomata recounts her meeting with Ollie. I like how many cats there are in this game.
These gangsters have been looting lost ether resources all over the Hollows for quite some time. Their methods are cruel, and they've amassed a substantial fortune. No precinct in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down because they roam around. So the case remains unsolved.
One of nature's mysteries. I see.
So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, we put out the word on Internet that there's a large commission to recover ether resources. The commission which you and the proxy got involved with last time. Then, we use ether resources from our evidence room as bait and set a trap by placing them in the Hollow. Finally, we wait for the gangsters to take the bait and then apprehend them all inside the Hollow.
With violence?
Sounds pretty solid. Then what?
Okay, well, then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Oh, well done then. It seems like you have a real talent for organizing plans.
I mean, statistically, he had to be good at something, right?
It's just 11th Precinct also wants in, and I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
Why did you say just? You're starting to make me nervous.
You see, only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover into the Hollow to set up the trap with 2 strangers from the General Affairs Department who I've never even met before. And my weakness will be exposed the second we run into any ethereals, and they won't exactly help me hide it. And then once my boss hears about it, I'm betting once again I'll...
All right.
So what? It's not like I can go meet them in your place. Cry and beg all you want, but I'm not gonna do anything that risky.
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata.
No.
As a case consultant, I just need you to take care of any ethereals along the way, so we can safely lay our bait.
Case consultant? Sounds more like a bodyguard.
Work is work.
Oh, not at all. Think of it as being temporary, unofficial personnel for public security. I've already filled in everyone back at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out with the operation.
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers. Kind of regret agreeing to help you.
Yeah, well, we can't take it back now, can we?
Oh, please don't say that. This operation really needs you, Miss Nekomata. What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away? Then you won't have to talk to the other officers.
If that's an option, then I'll consider doing it. By the way, this case consultant thing, is there anything else I need to know about?
Because if you're gonna unload, information we needed, later, but then I'm gonna get really cross with you.
As you're effectively temporary unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically the same rules that current officers do.
Well, what does that mean?
You'll be fine. You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual.
I ain't doing that mess.
Is something wrong?
Everything that you just said, to start with.
I know what to do, so just leave everything to me.
Yeah, let's just fake it to make it. Back to the present, inside the video recording that we're watching in the video store.
And so that's what happened when I met Ollie just now.
Word. All right. You're not even gonna look at that thing.
Nekomata, correct me if I'm wrong, but you aren't going to read that manual, are you?
I would be shocked if she did, and Lord knows I sure wouldn't.
Of course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public security officer by reading all that?
Girl's got a point.
All I have to do is work with the officers from public security. It's no big deal. I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand. There's still some time before Ollie's mission, so I'll go study nearby and give you a buzz when it's time to go.
Alrighty.
She's gone.
Yes, she is. She's like a little ninja.
She said she was going to study somewhere nearby. How does Nekomata plan to study exactly?
I don't know. None of my
Why
business.
don't you go find out, Wise? That way, you'll be more confident going into the Hollow with her.
I mean, I already felt pretty good about the whole thing. She's definitely proven to be a reliable resource and friend. But okay. Apparently I need to eavesdrop on her. That doesn't sound like something a friend should be doing. Where are you at, kitty cat? Kitty cat, meow, meow, meow. Where is you at? You's over there. You are one fast cat, my goodness. All right, what seems to be going on here? Just watching the PubSec people do their thing? Is that what we're doing? Whoa, it's you, Proxy. You scared me, sneaking up on me like that. I came at you from the front. What are you even on about? Hey, you don't have to put it like that. Look, those officers over there look like they're discussing work. It's a good chance to study how they talk to each other. You can watch them with me if you want. Just keep it on the down low. Don't stare at them like that. That's what you're doing. You pretend to be waiting for someone on the street side with Nekomata while eavesdropping on the two officers' conversation. I'm Whitney from Team 2 Criminal Investigation Department of the 11th Precinct. I heard you folks have a lead on the Operation Midnight case. Reporting, madam, I'm Durman. He's Durman from the Traffic Control Department of the 12th Precinct. Here's a list of people involved in the traffic accident. The driver, who's now in a coma, is suspected to have some ties with Operation Midnight. Thanks. No need to be so formal. While I'm in charge of this case, it's the support and teamwork from all departments and units that have made such rapid progress in our investigation possible. I like her hat. Madam Whitney, you're so down to earth. It's the least we can do. The 11th and 12th precincts have always worked well together thanks to all of you. I'll take this info back to headquarters to review. Please keep an eye on the unconscious driver. So this is how public security officers talk while working. There's nothing much left to see here. I'll go check out some other places. This is ever so slightly silly. Nekomata and the two public security officers leave. Okay. So, am I still looking? Wait. Why didn't I just follow after her? Why did I wait for her to find her next destination and then run after her? What kind of nonsense is that? Alright, time for more eavesdropping. Oh, you're here. Yeah, aren't you supposed to be observing how PubSec officers work? Shush, keep your voice down and look over there. See those two chatting? They might not be in uniform, but my bet is they're security officers. Meow. You gotta trust a cat's instincts. I guess I do. Listen to the conversation between the officers with Nekomata. Arno, did you catch the news? Wade from Team 2 over at the Criminal Investigation Department got transferred to another precinct. What? He's at the 11th precinct now? Well. He's gonna be kept on his toes. The crime rate there is way higher than ours. Yeah, but they also close lots of cases. They really know how to get the job done. That's true. We started at the same time, and he might get promoted to the Janus headquarters soon, and I'll be stuck here. But hey, didn't you guys solve a big case last month? That was an inter-district arrest. The case belonged to the 8th Precinct, and we didn't even get to interrogate the suspect before they were taken away, so it ended up having nothing to do with us. I thought being on that case would save me from worrying about this year's performance evaluation, but now I can't even come up with a decent self-assessment report. Yeah, it's tough. Last year, someone in the 11th Precinct wrote a 10,000-word report, and now the higher-ups are more strict about word count for self-assessment reports. Well, you gotta have, like, you gotta double space it. You gotta watch the margins. By the way, Jean, your girlfriend works in the General Affairs Department in the 11th Precinct, right? Haven't seen you two together lately. She's been really busy. The General Affairs Department often has to handle various tasks for the Criminal Investigation Department, and there's a lot going on in the 11th Precinct. Plus, the officers in the Criminal Investigation Department are under a lot of pressure, and so the department takes it out on the General Affairs Department. Yeah, that reminds me. When we helped out at headquarters, we were often treated like add-in boys. Who was that lady? You don't say. I wish I could have a nice supervisor. Well, life at public security always comes with its fair share of trouble every day. Is this stuff really useful? Absolutely. Anyone who's experienced life out in the streets knows that if you want to understand someone, you need to know how they truly live and think. These security officers might just be chatting, but they actually revealed quite a lot of useful information. For example, these guys from General Affairs may see us as their superiors from the Criminal Investigation Department. If that's the case, and we do end up talking to them during the operation, we don't have to be so nervous. Huh, you are one smart kitty cat. Looks like my studying is paying off, right? Yeah. It's true, it's true. I've gathered enough useful information for the operation later. So why do you have two tails, by the way? More than any other part of your design, that is what is the most odd to me. I'll go get ready. Let's meet at the entrance to the hollow. Alrighty. And like a cat ninja, she kitty cat ninjas away. 'Tis her whole ass thing. Alright, actually, you know what? Hang on a second. Yo, Mr. Noodle Man, you gonna give me some noodles?
Good afternoon.
Let's see. Yeah, HP up, fire damage up. Yes. This next mission apparently requires fire abilities, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I mean, why the heck not, right?
See you next time.
I mean, I keep forgetting that the noodle thing is even, like, something that's in this game. I imagine a lot of people probably do. They just do their rounds. Belle, you good girl? So it seems like Nekomata's study is about observing the security officers and getting a feel for their work and life. Maybe it's because she's been living on her own since she was a kid. She's pretty good at learning from her surroundings. Anyway, looks like Nekomata's ready, so let's go meet up with the kitty cat. We've got some things to do. All right, cat on patrol. Cat on patrol. All right, let's see.
You want to test
You know what? Let's do double fire. That's right. For once, we're not gonna have Nicole on the scene.
Let's go play.
Just fire to fire. That's what we're doing today. Because that's what the game said we needed. All right, back to the monitors. Woo. All right, let's see here. Special event!
Ollie, I'm with the proxy at the coordinates you sent.
That's great! So, once I meet with the officers from the 11th Precinct, you just need to follow us in parallel from a distance.
Okay.
If anything happens, I'll request your immediate support through comms.
Yeah, you will.
Just when the time comes, be quick about it instead of exercising your lung capacity.
You know we can't promise that.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th Precinct will be with me.
I hear footsteps. Sounds like the other officers have arrived on your end. Good. Let's stay in touch.
Hey, but I haven't seen anyone else here yet.
Well, have fun with the ethereals then.
Master, 2 young humans have been detected near you.
How young?
Hey, Ollie. There are 2 people approaching me over here. What's going on?
That's impossible. I know I sent the correct meetup coordinates to the 11th Precinct. I'll pull up the chat history.
Ah, boy, something's about to get weird.
Oh no! I did send the wrong one! I sent your coordinates instead! What are we gonna do?
Why do I feel like you did this on purpose?
I was just about to ask you that.
Get out of there before they see you! They won't be able to keep up with you!
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I have to run? Besides, what happens to the operation if I leave?
I imagine it goes belly up.
The operation. I'll just go back and confess to my boss about my ethereal phobia. It's fine. At the very worst, they'll just take command of the operation from me. In any case, I'll take full responsibility. I would never create difficulties for you.
Yeah, well, see, that's unfortunate because you clearly already have. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah! Yeah, I like that one better.
Ollie, it's great to hear that you're loyal. But I'd rather you don't screw everything up before we even start.
Quit complaining, Wise.
Hey!
If we don't make a plan soon, we're gonna be out of time.
I'm allowed to complain.
Don't worry, Proxy. I'll handle this. Looks like I'll have to show off my skills from my old profession.
Rock on.
Consider this a free lesson, Ollie. Watch and learn.
Learn from the kitty.
The rendezvous point should be close by.
Yeah.
Is that a girl over there? Did we get something wrong?
Hey, are you two from the next precinct over? You're in the right place. Codename Operation Watch and Wait. I'm Ollie from Team 4 Criminal Investigations at the 12th Precinct, and I'm in charge of today's operation.
If they ever do work with this guy after this event, they're going to be very confused that he's no longer a tiny cat girl.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the 11th Precinct. And this is Huggins.
Huggins? What kind of name is Huggins? What are you, a diaper brand?
We humbly apologize if we caused any offense just now.
Nah, don't worry about it.
We'll cooperate in full and carry out all orders to finish the mission.
You'd be amazed at how much just talking with enough confidence will convince people to think that, you know, whatever it is you're on about is legit.
You don't have to be so formal. We've never met, and it's an undercover sting. So it's completely normal to be guarded about anyone nearby the meeting point. And without 11th Precinct support, we could never carry out this operation. So I should be thanking you.
I didn't think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie, or so easygoing.
Yeah, she's pretty fantastic. Yeah.
When I heard the name Ollie, I imagined an old guy in a stained tan suit with heavy bags under his eyes.
Eh.
Oh, they're talking about me.
Dear God, that was a gross sneeze.
This guy has a very specific imagination.
And a ridiculous name.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Huggins is just like that. And what were you just saying about being specific?
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's hurry up and be specific in our mission.
She's talking with such a smooth cadence.
Roger. We've already marked out several alternative coordinates, so please come with us.
Oh, we fooled them. We actually fooled them. Whew.
Like I said, confidence works. Fake it to make it.
Don't relax just yet, Ollie. That was just the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way. The real test isn't like just getting started.
Yeah, it's gonna get way harder.
Anyway, find somewhere safe nearby to hide and keep an eye on things. If I need info from you, be ready to tell me quickly. Understand?
And for the love of God, don't screw up for once.
Right. Understood.
Alrighty, where are we going?
Officer, we've already marked 3 deployment points.
Okay.
This is the first location,
Alright.
this is the second,
Okay.
and this is the final one.
Got it. Stop bomb. Okay.
Well, we'll go investigate as per usual.
As is a thing that we always do.
Tunnels are unpredictable. Stay close to me.
Oh my.
Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
Alright. I will make an honest attempt at doing that. While also gaining lots of loot. Because the loot is very important to me. There we are.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
There you go.
Wait. I hear something strange.
With your kitty cat ears?
How come there are so many ethereals here?
Because it's the Hollow and it's where they live? If I had to guess? I mean, I'm just throwing out, you know, baseless ideas here, but it would make a lot of sense to me. Meow, kitty cat. Yeah. I like her. She's fun. All right, now let's see here. Whomstidiv wants to get all cutted up. This guy, apparently. Alrighty. Work. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow. I botched it. I botched it. Hibachi grill. Hibachi grill. Okay, there we go. Now we set fire to the world. That's how you do. And doing lots of kitty cat flips. Kitty cat flips. Woo. All right, let's go. Round 2. Hey ho. How's it going? All right, now the second somebody tries to come after me, we do this. Okay, I still screwed it up. Why am I so bad at this? Weird. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Usually I have a much better track record with my timing on this. Luckily, the enemies around these here parts are so redonkulously easy to take care of that I'm not all that worried. Oh, alright then, cool. I didn't even realize there were more enemies around. Oh my, that's gonna explode. Hey, it's gonna go big, big, boom, boom. Don't need that in my life. And set fire. Woo! Alright, what up? That way? That way! Onwards! I wish to burn more monsters. Specifically this guy. Oh my god, hi, how's it going? Whoa, 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 whoa. How about we all chill our swill just a little bit, alright? Yeah, whoop, just like that. Hit him with one of these. Hit him with some of this. There we go. Now she goes full Kitty Cat Jones. Full Kitty Cat Jones. Woo! She's completely vertical. Oh, that was a nice angle there. Nice, nice, nice. Victory!
Ooh, I never expected a bunch of ethereals to jump out of nowhere like that. But they're dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
You sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
She's fast. She's a kitty cat.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of you.
Wouldn't shock me.
Oh, come on, you're all exaggerating. We're only up on you by 0.2 points.
Where'd you get that info?
And combat scores are really only for internal use anyway. They're worth nada in the real world. Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that's the real achievement.
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper of a case a little while back, though?
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried out by the 14th precinct, right?
Dang, this girl's good.
Ah, we can't take any credit for that.
Ah, I see. That's a real shame.
Right? If we don't catch these gangsters and their ether loot, then I don't know what I'm gonna write in my annual report this year.
Expert acting.
Wow, even an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports. I feel like you're one of us now.
Mm-hmm.
It's much harder being a desk jockey than catching criminals in the hollows. But the word limit for reports this year has been reduced, thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote out 20 times. Being a public security officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
What a dork.
Delini, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that.
No, she said she'd never tell anybody about that unless it was funny. And it's always funny, so yeah.
Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
Ah, snap, he's counterattacking.
But that's what I really thought.
Oh, never mind, it completely no-sold it, damn. Huggins sucks.
You two are sure interesting.
Huh. I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inner precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along at all.
Yeah, you're pretty worthless.
Isn't that a good thing? Why you getting all self-pitying?
It's all he knows.
Huh? Officer Ollie, what's that about pity?
I meant, there's nowhere good to place those ether resources here. And that's a real pity.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
We probably shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, there's still something literally right behind us.
Let's go over there.
Alright, come on. Just gonna grab this. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna grab this. This is mine. You can't have it. I'm not entirely sure what doing this even accomplishes, but I did it. And there we go. Down the tubes. Woo! Where are we going? Oh, I'm over here now. Alright. Now I'm going down through this tube. Woo! Howdy. How it be? Oh, dear. Okay.
The space here seems pretty unstable.
Ever so slightly, yeah. In fact, it's looking like, yeah, that's happening. All right, then I'll just take whatever downside is there. I don't want to lose out on
We've
anything.
reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
This doesn't seem like a safe place for it either, if I'm honest with you. Whoa! Now we're down here. Okay.
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred. You are now in an area affected by spatial distortion.
It's the hollow. That's basically all that goes on here.
Great. A hollow
Master,
Oops, sorry.
I found an old projector. I can play its memory data for you.
I didn't know that was going to interrupt you. I thought I was just going to save time. All right, well.
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
Word. Oh, down, right, up. Down. Down, right, up, down. Okay. No, I'm good. Thank you. Down, right, up, down. Okay, just gonna collect all of the things. Don't mind me. There you go. All right, down. Please remember this. Down, right, up, down, right, up, down. Okay, so we did down. Now we need to do right. And hopefully I'll be able to get my goods on this one here. All right, then we go up. And then you know we're gonna get down. Also, what the heck's this?
Discovered a note. I suggest picking it up and taking a look.
Man, you are the expert at telling us to do things we were already going to do.
The note reads, "Red is a liar."
Oh. I did wonder why it was an entirely different color. All right then, so then we won't go down. Instead, we will go up. Yep. Hooray! I did the thing! Tragically, there do be some monsters here, though. We're gonna have to whomp them up something good. And I say, you know, that sarcastically, because the combat in this game is so redonkulously fun that I really don't mind. In fact, I kind of wish it was happening even more often. Oh, hello. Bunch of no good goodnicks or something? All right, well, they're about to feel the claws of the kitty cat. Not today! Now you get the hammer of the gremlin girl who wears, like, fake barriers. I'm not really sure what that's all about. But I'm also not one to judge one's accessorizing. And one flips! Oh, you are dead. Oh, my goodness. Kitty cat butt wiggle! Ta-da. Yep. Hey, what the goddamn? All right, well, fine. Now you get special attention. Jackass. Onwards. I don't know why that guy had to be such an asshole. That was unnecessary. You! You were in the absolute worst place at the absolute worst time. And now look at you. Dead as heck. Unfortunate. Oh, this is gonna really suck for whoever this ends up hitting. Boom! Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. All right, and it's working very well. Yeah, they're about to regret a lot of their life choices. Being set on fire is pretty much just one of the worst ways to go. Alright, no. I don't know what it is you're trying to accomplish, but I'm not allowed to let you do it. You! Trying to take a pot shot at the Burnus. Now look at you. Well! Aren't you bold? That's how you friggin' do that. My goodness. Alright, now, through the tube! Through the goddamn tube with the events!
I thought one of the first two locations would surely be suitable.
Then you were a fool!
We didn't spend too much time on them.
It's so nice to have such an elite on the team.
Yeah.
Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success at such a young age. Could you tell us which school you graduated from?
The School of Hard Knocks.
Which school?
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Argyle's?
Yeah, it was Argyle's campus.
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Maybe.
Huggins, watch your mouth!
Very rude.
Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything bad about your old school.
That's okay. I have absolutely no loyalty to that crap shack.
It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must be from an elite academy.
You fool! Skill can come from any walk of life. You don't need fancy credentials or a super duper piece of paper that costs you so much that you're going to be swimming in student debts for the rest of your life in order to be able to meet your full potential.
So, which year did you graduate?
Oh, that's me again. Class of 45.
Okay, but if you say that, it's going to be very confusing about the whole age thing.
Class of 45.
All right, well, we did not think that one through. This is going to be a problem.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago? The graduates from that class must be nearly 40 now, right?
Yeah, well, you know what? Nekomata ages very well.
Yeah, but ma'am, you don't even look 30, let alone 40.
Girl don't even look like 22. Yeah, well, she's, you know, very good skincare regimen. Oh my god. What are you uhing about?
Ollie, now's not the time to go blank. Hurry up and think of something.
Be good at your job for once!
I
Hang on. Officer Ollie, could it be that your real identity is in fact
No.
My real identity?
a child prodigy who skipped grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
Yes.
Huh?
Just roll with it, girl!
You got me. I can't hide anything from you. I was actually an orphan who was taken in. My foster mom was always so kind to me, but she made some bad investments. So our finances were never good.
Okay, you might want to tone it down a little bit. Your backstory is getting a little elaborate.
Ah, I see. So you're the oldest in a family with lots of foster siblings.
Yes.
You lived in a tiny house at the mercy of the elements. Your whole family squeezed into but a single bed.
All right, well, whatever. You're just kind of helping me out here, so I'll take it.
As the oldest kid, you'd secretly eat moldy crusts while carving off the good bits of bread to share with a smile for your younger siblings.
Are you making fun of me at this point, or are you just a weirdo?
Wow, sounds like an old soap opera.
That's why. To keep costs down at home, you chose to enroll at the Argyle's campus, which has lower age limits and free tuition.
Yep, that's why.
Actually, you pretty much nailed it.
Way to go, Diaper Man!
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too.
Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
A love of justice.
Well, before I went into foster care, I wasn't a good kid. This one time, I overestimated my abilities against a really bad person, and nearly ended up losing my life for nothing. But even with all that, someone still stood up for me, protected me, and accepted me.
Girl is blurring the lines between fabrication and the truth.
It might have been unintentional, but for me it was like coming home to a dream home. So if I could, I also wanted to protect something with my own hands. To pay it forward.
I understand. You chose to become a public security officer to protect others.
I mean, I'm pretty glad that Huggins is so stupid, but I don't know about this other guy. You might be onto something here.
No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age. Your morals are beyond reproach. I only became an officer to show up to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
It's true. It's true.
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own.
Never mind, she's not onto
I took
us.
this job for its pension perks.
Damn, you two are absolute jokes.
Don't be like that. I think it's good to have dreams based in reality.
I mean, you know, sometimes you just want to make money to live.
Besides, our reasoning for joining the Force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city, day in, day out?
Wow, Officer Ollie, you're so kind. As a fellow public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily.
I've noticed.
Don't mind him. Let's push on and check out the next location.
Oy, 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 oy.
This area is prone to spatial displacement. Not a good spot.
I've
Just
noticed.
another deployment point.
Okay, but give me the goodies. I want the goodies. Give me the goodies. Thank you. There we are. The S rank means absolutely nothing, and yet I still want it all the same. Ooh, free money. Give me the money. I want the money. Yeah, give me that free money. Let's go.
Master, I haven't detected any anomalies here. This location is suitable to place bait.
Yeah, for now, but if someone's gonna show up at the end of this whole thing, mark my words. All right, slap it down. You and the other two officers work diligently, moving supplies and setting up the bait as you think to yourself, if only Ollie could help with physical labor like this. But he sucks. Well done. Now you can finally call it a day.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work.
This is not going... it's going very well, but I mean, it's unsustainable. It's gonna get out.
So it's done. I didn't think talking with those two would be so tiring.
Being an introvert be like...
Really? You obviously had no issues with it, Miss Nekomata.
Do you have any idea how much effort goes into making something look easy?
And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something, it was just like the real thing.
That's because it was, you nerd!
If I didn't know you were just pretending to be me, I might have been moved to tears just like Huggins.
Wanna know why your acting skills were so bad before, Ollie?
There are so many sick burns I could deliver on that one, but I'm not going to.
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to never completely make everything a lie.
That's actually good advice.
You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction.
You gotta mix the truth with the falsehoods.
You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real life experience works best. Balancing truth and fiction.
She's so good at this.
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching. It's because it's a true story.
Hey, Don't just assume other people's experiences. I said add a hint. Anyway, if you hadn't messed up giving up the info, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I'm so sorry, truly. Hang on. I think I hear something nearby.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, wait, did you got me? What's going on?
Man's getting his legs eaten. Unfortunate.
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the client's location.
Of course they are!
Hypothesis. This area experiences spatial anomalies that teleport in ethereals from other locations.
What? Now of all times?
Of course now of all times, it's the end of a commission.
I'll come up with something. As long as he can hold them off for a few minutes.
Well, I mean, hold them off is such an incredibly bold thing to assume. Run in terror and not die, maybe, but hold off, not so
What
much.
do you mean by come up with something? Officer Ollie, you've seemed a little absent-minded right from the get-go.
Okay, well, first of all, rude. Second of all, I could be making fun of your haircut.
That's... You're right. I've actually had something on my mind. The key to this whole watch and wait operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters actually take the ether bait we've laid out for them. That's why I think before we withdraw, we should check nearby for signs of anyone suspicious. To guarantee that nobody notices anything about today's operation. Gangsters can be tricky after all.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Drawing on such rich experience, no wonder you're leading the operation.
Word.
It's just, you've helped me out so much today running around these hollows. And now, I'm asking you to go the extra mile. It feels bad.
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations is what public security officers do.
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you, Officer Ollie, so just give us the order.
All right, now get the hell out of here so we can maintain our falsehoods.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna split into 2 groups and search for signs of anything suspicious nearby. If we find anything, radio the other team.
What if they actually do radio in, though?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, maybe you can check the left side together. Maybe you should split up and check both the left. No. So your switch response earns the approval of the other 2 security officers. However, to ensure everyone's safety, it might be wise to provide them with some additional guidance. Yeah, go that way. You make a good point. It would be safer if we stick together. Let's do that. The 2 officers nod in agreement. And then they went and did the ting.
So we'll go that way.
Yes, you will.
I'm with you.
All right, well, I'm gonna go this way then.
Have to go rescue Ollie.
What do you think I'm off to go do, lady? Come on now. Hello.
These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
I didn't know you were an expert tracker on top of everything else. Aha! Trying to hide the goods from me, were you? Not this day. All right, you're about to enter the thing and do the thing. Yes, let's do the thing! You know we about to do the thing. Let's go! Kitty cat, meow, meow, meow. Let's go! Gonna go up them stairs.
There's so many ethereals teleporting here.
Yeah, well, there's about to be a whole hell of a lot less in about a minute.
Hang in there. Do you really think some wimpy ethereals can stop me?
Heck nah! Kitty cat power! Cutting right through him! Booyah! And then there's this guy! Get out of here, you! And bonk! God, that's satisfying. Oh, Colada. Alright. Oh my goodness.
Ollie must be close.
You have whiskers? Where?
Never ending.
No, like actually, I didn't see any whiskers on your model at all. Where are you keeping them? Interesting. But yeah, no, I'm just saying, I really gotta actually like unlock Nekomata.
Ollie's up ahead.
Working on it. Hello. I'm apparently I actually need to talk to him.
Ollie! Hey, Ollie! You can stop shaking now. Everything's fine.
Ollie.
Miss Nekomata! Proxy! You made it!
Somehow, yes.
Oh, no. If you're here, does that mean the entire operation has failed all because of me?
Yes, you should feel bad.
It hasn't failed. I managed to think up a way to send those 2 off. I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into such a mess. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook. You got that?
Yeah. Angie kitty.
Ollie? Ollie, answer me!
Yeah, he's still in a state of shock. Yeah. Wait, or maybe it's this.
Ollie seems a little depressed.
Probably because of his innate uselessness.
You're not wrong, Proxy. It's because I can't stop wondering. Has teaming up with you all or rather my idea of receiving a commendation, been unrealistic from the start?
I mean, considering it's, you know, built on a foundation of lies. Yeah, kinda.
Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I've only caused you trouble. I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now, okay?
We can whine and cry and hate ourselves later once we're not at the risk of being eaten by monsters.
Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. So there's actually lots of things I can't do. There are traces of ethereals all around you, Ollie. You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
No.
Really? I didn't even notice.
Well, that's interesting.
Ollie, you were the one who came up with using Internet against these gangsters. You were the one leading this operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now.
Was he though?
Kept us alive until we got here. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think.
Nekomata is such a nice girl.
Stop being so hard on yourself. And turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
Who's pooping?
Huh? It's a message from those other officers.
They probably saw something suspicious.
Yes, this is Ollie. What's going on?
Ma'am, your intuition and foresight are truly remarkable.
Yeah, it's part of being a kitty cat.
Huh?
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point, so we apprehended him immediately.
Convenience!
This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking for.
Where are you right now? We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th precinct together.
What? Go into the precinct together?
That would not go well for me.
Delaney? Huggins? Wait a sec. I'm really far away from you right now. Why don't you take him back to the 11th precinct?
That, it wouldn't be proper.
No, it would be the most proper thing in the universe.
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credit's all yours. You should take him back to the 11th precinct for interrogation.
You have Ollie has gotten such a good word inputted for him at this point.
Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. I'll be watching closely as to how your interrogation goes. Good luck!
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Great work.
I am amazed how well you are at bullcrapping your way through things.
Offhand, I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal.
And yet here we are.
If you go back with them to their precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them the credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
And there you go. Another big ol' successful thingamadoo. I'll be honest, I thought we were going to be able to get this entire side story done in a single episode. Turns out not so much, but that's okay, actually. It kind of evens itself out. I got this. We can basically finish this up in the next one, and also finish up with the whole, public safety lecture thing. It'll all mesh together real good. That's a good plan. Ollie hurries out of the hollow and back to the 12th precinct.
Proxy, Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well.
Okay.
I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking Eos back.
That ain't no prob.
I never expected you to be so patient with Ollie.
Why do we have such low expectations from Nekomata?
Hey, come on. What are you saying? Even my ears are blushing.
That they are. They're bright red.
I mean, we've put in a lot of work today. If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our investment. How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just avoid them. But after working with these two, I realized they're just a bunch of average Joes.
Generally, yeah.
You've also been running around all day, Proxy. Thanks.
Well, I mean, my mind inside of a rabbit robot has, but, I'll take it.
I bet we'll be getting a message from Ollie sometime soon. Let's get some rest for now. I'll contact you if I hear anything.
Salute! Despite the twists and turns, the operation went smoothly. And I thought we was done's for. Nah, Nekomata's just too dang good. Yeah, really? Who'd have thought Ollie would make such a terrible mistake? I did. I knew Nekomata was smart, but I guess I underestimated her. You really did. I'm just glad Whoa, sorry, I hiccuped. Joined the Cunning Hares instead of becoming our opponent. By the way, Wise, what do you think about that guy who got caught by the security officers on the 11th precinct? It was quite the surprise. Yeah, I also find the timing of that guy showing up a bit too convenient. Maybe we can trace that guy back to the gang public security is after. Anyway, let's wait for an update after Ollie's interrogation. Taking a break, but this time for realsies. For actual realies. There you go. We just got part 3 left to do, and that is exactly what we're gonna do in the next part. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. This is a really fun side story. I mean, the other one was too, admittedly. Like, I think these are just going to be amazing in general, and I'm okay with that. All right, yeah, finish it up next time. See you all then.
Look at me, can't you see? I'm a real magic in reality. Look at you, I can see you're thirsty and we're about losing